Hey guys, it's Mrs. Aki, and we are going to be taking notes over how to solve equations with variables on both sides. That means sides is the equal sign, each side of the equal sign, and so we are looking at letters on both sides, and we're going to figure out how to solve them, combine them. Alright, your title is equations with variables on both sides. The question you will be able to answer in like 2 seconds is, how can I solve equations with variables on both sides? And the answer is, collect the variable terms on one side and constants on the other. The way I keep describing it to you, here's the format, the steps that you take in order to get to this is parentheses, combine like terms, that's why this is what we're focusing on today, combining like terms, and do subtraction and addition, and do division and multiplication, and then exponents is your last part that we're going to get to later. Okay, let's go on to some examples. This should be a good review because we've been talking about it for a while, so hopefully this just helps remind you how to do this. Alright, so example number 1. And we're probably going to have to come back and check solutions. I'm going to check on time when we get done with all the examples, and I'll remind you how to check your solutions, and you should be doing this. Okay? Example 1, is there any parentheses? Nope. Like terms. First, we're going to look at same side like terms, and then we're going to look at opposite side. Opposite side like terms. So we have this negative 3x and this 2x. Are they on the same side? No, they're on opposite sides, so combine them using the opposite operation of it, and I'm going to combine this negative 2 to where this 2 to this negative 3x, because we want all the variables on one side and all the constants on the other. We want 19 to be by itself and all the x's to be together. So I'm going to take away a 2x, because I want to undo what's right here, leaving just 19. 3x minus 2x is negative 5x. Okay. Is there any subtraction or addition to undo now? Nope. Is there any division or multiplication to undo now? Yes. There's multiplication, so divide by negative 5. Divide by negative 5. Negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1, leaving us with x. That's the reason why we divide it, so we had x by itself. And I am okay if you leave them in improper fractions in simplest form. Oops, that's supposed to say 5. Because there will be a purpose coming up, as if you guys have heard of the word slope, there'll be a purpose for this later when we get talking about slope. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to example 2. Oh, there's no exponents. Remember, we're coming back. Okay. Parentheses. Does example 2 have parentheses? Yes. Distribute to get rid of the parentheses. Distribute using the operation of multiplication. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times p is 4p. A positive times a negative is a negative. Okay. Combine like terms. Same side first. 4 and negative 4p are not like terms, so don't combine them. Negative 4p and 4 are not like terms, so don't combine them. So now we have to look at opposite sides. We have a 4 and we have a 4. So let's go ahead and take away a 4 from both sides. I undid this 4 here, leaving that negative 4p right here. Make sure you're paying attention to that sign. Then we have a negative 4p. 4 minus 4, that undoes. Alright, now we still have these two that are like terms, so I'm going to add 4p, negative 4p plus 4p is 0, negative 4p plus 4p is also 0. What happened was, is 0 equal to 0? This has infinite number of solutions. Sweet. Let's go ahead and look at number 3. Wait, let me backtrack. That means the two sides right here, that this is the same problem as this other side, the right side. They're just written differently. They're equivalent, they're equal, they're just written differently. Okay, number 3. 3, is there parentheses? Yes. So distribute using multiplication to everything inside the parentheses. 5 divided by 6 times 6m. So a little scratch work. Let me write this off to the side. Put your pencils down. Pay attention to this part. 5, 6 times 6m over 1. 5 times 6 is 30. M needs to follow along. 6 times 1 is 6. 30 divided by 6 is 5. So we're left with 5m. Okay, now pick your pencils back up. We're continuing our example. Okay, so 5, 6 times 6m leaves us with 5m. 5, 6 times 10. 5, 6 times 10. Again, a little scratch work. Go ahead and put your pencils down. 5, 6 times 10 over 1. 5 times 10 is 50. 6 times 1 is 6. Okay, can this reduce down? Yes. Let's go ahead and divide by 2. Divide by 2. All right, we're going to leave this as 25 thirds. We're going to leave it as 25 thirds. Okay, pick your pencil back up. 25 thirds. And then a positive times a negative is a negative. All right, 6m minus m. We still have 6m minus m to combine. They're like terms, okay? Because now we're moving on to the C with same side. 6m minus m, same side. So follow this operation right here. 6m minus m is 5m. 5m equals 5m minus 25 thirds. Now let's go ahead and combine like terms on opposite sides. So I'm going to take this 5m and move it with the other 5m that's all by itself because I want to isolate the m's. Minus 5m. 5m minus 5m is 0. 5m minus 5m is 0. Is 0 equal to 25 thirds? No. So this one is an example of no solutions. This is the only time that you'll actually have a no solutions answer. You can have an answer that is 0, but you cannot have an answer that statement is not true. 0 is not equal to negative 25 thirds. All right, example 4. No parentheses. C, combine like terms on same side first. No like terms on same side. No like terms on same side. Combine like terms on opposite sides. So I'm going to add 10k. Add 10k. You could have taken away 10k as well. There was 4 ways you could approach this problem, and this is an okay first way too. All right, 10k plus 10k is 20k. Plus 7 equals negative 7. We undid that one. Okay, we still have these two to combine. So we're going to take away 7. Take away 7. We undid that one. Now we have 20k equals negative 7 minus 7 is negative 14. Last step, divide by 20. Divide by 20. K equals negative 14 divided by 20. We can reduce this down to negative. Let's divide everything by 2. Divide by 2. Negative 7, half of 20 is 10. And leave it like that. All right, let's go to our next problem. This is your on your own. I want you to describe how to solve this and use sentences for it, okay? Resume when you're ready. Thank you for pausing your video and answering the question first. Okay, the first step to solve this problem is to check to see if there's any parentheses. There is no parentheses. The second step, I want to see sentences on your paper, okay? The second step is to combine like terms on opposite sides. So combine using, using opposite operations. Okay, so we would want to take the opposite of a positive x, which is a negative x. So we're going to take away x from both sides. Let me write this out for us. Take away an x, take away an x. Now we'll have 5 equals 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay, and then we'll also want to take away a 1, take away a 1, because we're doing the opposite. And 5 is 4, 2x. And the last step, what we want to do is division. Both sides by 2 to get x by itself. And x equals 2. Great. Go ahead and answer this essential question right here now in your notes if you don't have it done already, and go take that checkpoint. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll take notes again later.